Good morning, everyone. My name is Sharon, and welcome to my YouTube channel called Maddie's Scrapbooking. I have a new album. I don't think I've ever made a Disney album, but I got this paper from Simple Stories, and I really had a lot of fun with it. So this is what I've created. I had I heat embossed the bricks back there just because I wanted a black background. You can see, and I put 3 layers on it, so it's very slick and shiny and built up. These bricks, by the way, are a chipboard piece, and so like I said, I coated them 3 times and heat set them, and I like the way they look, just to give it a little bit of black against the distressed white paper. The title of this, I used this as the title, and I put a row of Tim Holtz film strip across here, and some stars that I had, the red, yellow, and blue flowers, and they're a combination of Prima and Wild Orchid Crafts. I put a black bow in the center of this one because I wanted something a little bit different, and I kind of have a thing for bows here lately, so and I added just a couple of stick pins, a heart shape and just one simple round one, and I've got a yellow rose and a red rose, and the stars are in the center of those, as I said. And I chose this particular piece for my front cover, and I mounted it on red, and then I mounted it again on craft, and laid it against the black so it has a nice border around it. The spine, I used a piece from the collection, and I punched out some of my own stars because I wanted these to show up and be bigger than what was on there. So and then I added, I had these little well, I guess they're acrylic stars, so I glued those on, but I didn't want a whole lot. I don't generally like a whole lot of thickness and bulk on the spine because it makes it hard to turn for the pages. This was the piece that I chose for the back cover, and I did put a I put this on red cardstock, and I thought the title Once seemed appropriate there, and so that would be a nice little journaling area. You can also, with this being as light colored as it is, if you want to journal all over that, you can too. It is mounted on red cardstock again, and craft, another layer of craft, and so I like the looks of that border. So let me take you to the inside. Did this one a little different. I have a waterfall, as it were, for the well, no, I take that back. It's an accordion fold. So I have that here, and they're 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I did the front and the back inside cover exactly the same, and only on the front part of this did I put a piece of the collection paper because, and I mounted it on black against the craft cardstock. Also in here I mounted another piece of red on craft, and just to make it pop. And there, you know, I just thought a lot of red really goes well with this Disney paper. So so I have this one piece on here, and then all the rest of these are just black. And I put 80-pound textured cardstock all on the inside of these, and it just folds out and out and out, and then you flip back and it folds out this way. So like I said, these are the black is 5 by 7, I believe. I should have measured that beforehand. Let me get my ruler out here, and I will measure it again. I do so many measurements, and so let's see. The black is, no, I take that back. The black is 5 1/8 by 7 1/8. So you could put, if you wanted to put a 5 by 7 on there, and I'm gonna have to seal this end. I think I glued the wrong end to the back of this to the back of this. So I think I've got my sealed edge glued on the back, and that was not what my intention was. Anyway, so but if you want to put a 5 by 7 on there, or even a 4 by 6, you can have you know, or any other size cropped photo. But if you do put a 5 by 7 on there, you will have a nice little border around your photo. So then we have this page, and I gotta get in here. I have my mats are double-sided, and with both the cut-aparts and some of the full-size sheets. I added all this glitter. It's a adhesive backed strip. I don't know what else to call it. It's just for decorating, and so I had a lot of that, and I decided to use it because the red sparkle I thought was pretty. I have I'm going to pull all of these out so that you can see the front and back of the mats, but in my still photos I may not do that. I have this. I didn't glue it all the way down. I just glued it, you know, at the top, so you can slip a full size 4 by 6 or 5 by 7 in there. On the sides, now this is the only place that I didn't double mat. I only matted the front side, and I added my little red checked bows, so you can see the back side of all of these are going to be black. Then and I also added, maybe you saw it on the other side, I added, had a lot of stickers that I thought pertained and went with this collection. Because I don't trust the glue that's on the back of those stickers, I always glue them down. I'm brushing off some of this glitter. I glued them down onto my black cardstock, and then I cut that out, which gives it a nice edging. So here's this tag. I made the tops and or the sides on some of them to match the borders that I did throughout the album. This one says Magic also, and then it has the flags. I like that. And this says Treasured Times. Here's this mat. It's single-sided. I flip over. I put a sticker down here that says Memories. I didn't back it on black cardstock because you wouldn't have been able to see it anyway. But again, all of these stickers and things that I put down on this inside the album, those are all glued down with my special glue. I have this side. Okay, this one says Our Adventure. This tag or photo mat says Wish Upon a Star, and then the back is, it's backed. Here's one that, like I was trying to say, was, you know, I put the border on the side. Here's another one that I glued down. Here's a mat up here. Then over here is a mat with the same border. I like this film strip because I just thought that was really pretty. I wish there'd have been a little bit more of that in the collection papers, but there wasn't. Here's my one-sided large tag, mat rather. I gotta break myself with saying tag when I mean mat. Down here I put, just because I had an extra couple of them, I put two little mats down here. You can place these anywhere you like. I did it just the way I liked, and just, you know, what happened to hit me at the moment that I thought looked good. Here is I think I forgot to tell you, here is a black that's like the red that was in the previous pages. So I have red, black, and white in here. And it was a devil pulling that plastic strip off of there. So here's a little saying that I glued in there, or glued down. Here's a double-sided mat. Over here is another sticker. Here's some more of the white sparkle tape, or well, I don't know what to call that stuff. It's on a roll. It's just, I don't know. I got it at Michael's, so I don't know. My memory is failing me here. Inside here, you flip this open, and there are two more mats. Now, you know, of course, you can put photos there. And then you've got extra room here for two more photos. Here's this for a photo. And then here. Let's see. This says Happiness. Here's my large side mat. I put little bows on each one of these because I just liked it. I thought it was, I don't know. I liked it. Here is this page, and I used, I do believe this is from a different sheet. It's not the same magic that's on the front, no. And then here's this mat. I went back to the red again on the inside of here. Brush some of that glitter off. Here's a small mat, double-sided, a glued down sticker, larger mat, here's my side mat, single-sided. These on the sides are the only ones. I thought about not putting anything in there, and in fact you can take them out if you want to. If you have, as you go along, and maybe you have other pieces of memorabilia that you'd like to place in there, you can do that. I just wanted to give you an option for, you know, more photos if you wanted them, you know, in here. You could also store your photos in there, you know, some of them, until you get it placed where you want it. This says celebrate being together, and then there's a place for a photo there. I have up here it says timeless. A mat here. I went back to the white again. Here's this mat. This says our greatest memories. So I thought that was a fitting way to end the album, since it's a Disney album. And over here, this was one of the sheets, but it was plain on the bottom end, and so I took a couple leftover pieces of the film strip and I backed them on craft cardstock, and I punched out a couple of stars and glued those down. So this is all glued down. You can place a photo there. And here again is another area for 13 photos. I won't pull it all apart because it's just it's so big, it's tough to see it, but it folds out like an accordion and just goes out that way. And it's on it's each of these in here, with the exception of the front because I put collection paper on there, but they all have the same 80-pound cardstock, measuring 5 1/8 by 7 1/8 inches tall, 5 1/8 wide, 7 1/8 inches tall. And I got plenty of ribbon here to, you know, to tie this so that if it expands a whole lot, you've got extra room, extra ribbon. As you can see, the loops are quite big, but you don't have to leave yours that big if your album gets real full. So again, here's the front. It's different for me. I like to try different things, and you know, just to see what people like and try to get an idea. I like to just, you know, come up with different ideas. And so I was glad I had that piece of film strip. I thought that really needed to go on this album. So it's a devil to try to glue down, but I thought I did a pretty good job with that. It's with it being clear, it's kind of tough to get it all down. But anyway, so this is my album. I hope you stop in to see it when I have it up on eBay, maybe tonight. So thanks again. I hope you all have a great day, and I appreciate you coming to see me. Leave me a comment if you would, and a thumbs up if you liked it. And again, I hope you have a lovely day. Bye-bye.